Good morning, this is Marty. In this video, we're going to give another 5 tips for starting real estate agents. We will also be going to Greenwoods Executive Village in Pasig to see how the village looks like, to feel the ambience, and to have an idea. Let's go. Don't forget your water to bring a portable electric fan. My first tip for this video is perform an ocular visit of the property to know the feeling of the property, the ambience. Because it's really hard to sell something na hindi nyo pa nakikita. Kasi syempre, if you sell something, you need to believe na this is something worth selling. Para makita nyo yung mga advantages and disadvantages of the property, and you can use those to close the deal. Another reason to perform an ocular visit is para malaman nyo yung daan. And para mapakita niya sa clients no, ano yung best way para pumunta doon. Kasi syempre mahirap na kapag alam mo yun, naligaw ka, yung i-waze nyo lang for example sa same day, nililigaw ka rin minsan. And of course, para mas ma-feel nyo yung binibenta nyo. The point is, you have to familiarize. The point is, you have to familiarize yourself with the property. Ilang bedrooms, ilang bathrooms, ilang carports, ilang balconies, may kitchen, may dirty kitchen, may living room, maid's room, may connection for internet, may connection for fiber, anong klaseng water connection, anong klaseng electrical connection, rough road ba yung kalsada, binabaha ba, ano yung mga malapit na commercial establishments, ano yung mga malapit na hospitals, mga schools. The point is to see the property before selling it to your clients. Mas sa puso nyo na kung ano yung itsura ng bahay and yung mga details, the small details that can help you sell the property. Now, this is one of the disadvantages of being a broker. And if wala kang network, you have to look for listings by yourself. So, tulad ko, I use my weekends to look for properties. And usually in Pasig or in Rizal ako naghahanap para malapit lang. And you have to imagine yung init na tanghali because you have to start early para marami ka mahanap na listings. They have a park here. A big Hello Kitty. Nakamiss maging bata. Well, hindi ako lumaki pero ayoko tumanda. Now look at this Donald Duck. Huh. What an emoji. Anyway. They also have a basketball court here. Well, sa Greenwoods maraming basketball courts since maraming phases. Yeah. It's up to phase 10. It's bigger! Mag-isa lang ako dito. May nagawa ako dito. Init-init. Now, let's talk about the second tip. The second tip is know the deadline of taxes. So this is very important since kapag na-penalize yung client mo dahil sa'yo, dahil hindi mo alam na lumagpas na yung deadline, may chance na pabayaran ka niya. For documentary stamp tax, it's the 5th day of the following month kung kailan notarize yung deed of sale. For transfer tax, it's 60 days after notarization. This is a simple tip, but it's very, very important. Take note of the deadlines of your taxes. It's 1:30 and hindi pa ako nag-lunch. So let's find a place to eat. Another good thing about Greenwoods is marami ng kainan sa loob in commercial establishments. Kakain tayo dito. Yan.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change.
Okay, number 3 tip is always be presentable. Okay, what I mean is, hindi mo naman kailangan na mag-coat and tie pa nagtitripping or meeting with client. But, of course, you have to be presentable. Yung maayos suot mo, hindi ka naman ragged. So, this may depend. If you're selling a property that's very expensive, it's a high-end property, you should wear something like a long sleeves with a coat. Anyway, it's about how you bring yourself, kung paano mo dinadala sarili mo. And the important thing is, you're comfortable with what you're wearing. In my case kasi, I have keloids, if you're familiar with it. If not, you can Google it. Keloids are scars na hindi nag-heal properly. So, it's very painful for me to wear something na may maraming buttons. Keloid kasi sobrang sensitive niya. So, konting dikit lang. And nasa chest kasi siya. Nasa chest yung keloids ko. So, konting dikit lang, sobrang sakit, makate. So, I really prefer yung t-shirt lang. Then, pwede mag-cardigan na lang para medyo decente naman. Kasi yun nga, masakit nga yung keloids. I actually do have minor surgeries every month na in-injection na ng corticosteroids. The point is, you have to wear something decent, something presentable, but at the same time, you're comfortable with what you're wearing. Kasi it will affect on how you communicate with a client. If you're not comfortable with what you're wearing, syempre papawisan ka, kakabahan ka, it will affect nga negatively on how you communicate with your client. And I got really tired from the tripping today and sa pag-ikot sa Greenwoods. So I'll be doing the 4th tip sa bahay, which is now. So the 4th tip is to create a website. Now, social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is great for your marketing. But through your website, you have the freedom on how you can present your listings. Through your own website, you have the freedom kung paano siya lumabas. Kung mayroong mga design ba, mayroong mga sariling transition. It's a great tool to present your listings, to present yourself, to present your story, to present your services. Having your own website also shows credibility. Di ba iba yung feeling nung nakakita ka ng website ng may mukha ng broker and sarili niyang listings? My website really helped my sales, to be honest. A lot of my clients saw my websites, saw my listings there. I had the trippings and closed the deals. Your website is also a great tool on how you can remember your listings. Imagine, nakalimutan mo yung mga presyo, mga details ng listings mo. And minsan sinusulat natin, but what if nakalimutan nyo dalhin yung notebook mo? Then check mo lang yung website mo kung ano yung mga details na nakalimutan mo. It's really a great tool to market your listings. Having your own website can cost a lot, but it's still a great investment. Isang benta mo lang, isang commission mo lang, bawi mo na eh. And if you're interested to have your own website, contact me. The last and the 5th tip is learn basic photography. You can learn this online by yourself, or you can ask for help from your friends who are already doing photography. If you can create better composition, better post-processing, better lighting, you can create better photos for real estate. It would also help if you have a mirrorless camera or a DSLR. But if you only have a smartphone for taking photos, that will be fine. My tip is you invest in a wide-angle lens which you can buy online. An example is this 15mm wide-angle lens which I just bought in Lazada. What you will just do is clip it on your phone, which you use in your real estate photography, and this will help create wider view for your interiors. Now, this is not about having better equipments, but a better understanding of photography. The first step is invest your time in learning basic photography to create better compositions. Then if you're familiar with it, then you can upgrade your equipment. But if you're just rich and you have the funds already, go ahead, buy better equipment. But still, it's better to learn photography first. So those are today's 5 tips for starting real estate agent. If you have experience looking for listings by yourself, sa sobrang init ng araw, comment down below. Please like this video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and happy selling.